In the depths of the North Atlantic, surrounded by a fascinating mystery and breathtaking majesty, lies a land that challenges the limits of imagination. You may have already heard of the town of Grindavik or the spectacular eruptions that have recently occurred in volcanoes like Fagradalsfjall or Age of Geologically. All of this takes place in Iceland, the world's youngest geologically active country, with a unique beauty due to being an island in constant transformation. A place full of wonders and curiosities, such as housing some of the most beautiful women on the planet, having some of the tallest people, and a surprisingly high number of Nobel Prize winners. Don't miss this new video from World No Filter to see Iceland like you've never seen it before. Get ready for a journey to the heart of the land of fire and ice and immerse yourself in the most incredible landscapes and mysteries our planet has to offer. Iceland is one of the northernmost countries on the globe, very close to Greenland. This location, so near the Arctic Circle, brings unique characteristics, such as the long summer days with almost no darkness and the winter nights that seem endless, with no trace of sunlight. These conditions are also perfect for observing the stunning and magical northern lights. But Iceland's beauty goes far beyond its breathtaking scenery. On dark, clear nights, the northern lights dance across the sky, painting the heavens with colors that seem out of this world. As we explore this land of contrasts, we cannot overlook its inhabitants, the men and women of Iceland, heirs to the noble Viking lineage, with a beauty that seems sculpted by the gods themselves. Now, embark on this journey to uncover the hidden secrets of this land of legends and realities, where myths and natural wonders intertwine in a unique way. The vast lava fields, witnesses of Iceland's violent volcanic past and present, reveal the underground force that continues to shape the island. If you visit Iceland during Christmas, know that this time of year is not just a regular holiday, but a magical experience that takes over the country. Icelanders celebrate the season with contagious enthusiasm, wearing themed clothing adorned with reindeer, Santa Claus, and other festive symbols. The streets light up with vibrant, shining decorations, creating a magical and welcoming atmosphere that spreads throughout the island. A natural and important aspect for anyone planning to visit this stunning land is being aware of the high cost of living in Iceland. Both locals and tourists face costs significantly above the global average. Daily expenses can be quite high. For example, a simple meal at a more affordable restaurant can cost around €20, while a Coca-Cola can exceed €3. For those wanting to enjoy an imported beer, the price typically exceeds €10. Additionally, the cost of housing is also high, with one-bedroom apartments costing around €1,500 per month, depending on the location. So, what do you think of these prices? Are they much higher than in your country? Pause the video and share your opinion in the comments. It helps us a lot to keep bringing better content to you, and it's interesting to hear everyone's views on these curiosities. Thank you. These high costs reflect both the quality of life and the economic challenges faced by Icelanders, and they are important factors to consider for anyone planning to visit or settle in the island. In Iceland, choosing a child's name is not a simple decision that parents make on their own. According to local laws, they must choose a name from an official list containing around 2,500 names for each gender. This list is maintained by the National Registry of Iceland and is regularly updated. The reason for this regulation is to preserve the Icelandic language and culture, as well as to avoid future problems with pronunciation or spelling. Some of the most common names are John, a male name meaning God is merciful, Olafur, which derives from Odin, the principal god in Norse mythology, and Kristin, which is another common female name in Iceland, a variant of the Christian name Christine. These names reflect Iceland's rich history and traditions, as well as the influence of both Norse mythology and Christianity. Additionally, surnames in Iceland are formed in a unique and distinct way. Instead of having a family surname that is passed down through generations, Icelanders use a patronymic or matronymic system. This means that surnames are based on the father's or mother's first name, followed by the suffix son, son, or daughter, daughter. For example, if the father's name is John, the son will have the surname Johnson, son of John, and if the mother's name is Anna, the daughter will have the surname Andaughter, daughter of Anna. This system reflects the importance of family and ancestral connection in Icelandic culture, and it also allows Icelanders to have unique surnames that show personal lineage and family identity. Although this system might seem unusual to those accustomed to traditional surnames, in Iceland it is a key part of the national identity and the deep cultural roots of the country. As mentioned earlier, if you're familiar with the names of some Icelandic volcanoes or towns, the Icelandic language has its roots in Old Norse, with a unique pronunciation and vocabulary that reflect the region's rich history and culture. For example, when greeting someone, Icelanders use hello to say hello, conveying warmth and friendliness. To thank someone, they say tak, expressing genuine gratitude. If you want to respond affirmatively, you can use ja for yes and nei for no. Another important word to know if you visit the country is the way to say goodbye, bla, which means goodbye, wishing well-being and prosperity. Icelanders are also among the tallest people in the world, with an average height that ranks them at the top of global statistics. On average, Icelandic men measure an impressive 1.81 meters, while women have an average height of 1.68 meters. This physical characteristic is not just a striking feature, but also reflects genetic and environmental aspects that have shaped the population over the years. With fewer than 400,000 inhabitants, Iceland has more sheep than people. The sheep population is around 600,000, making them a prominent presence in Iceland's landscape. This unequal relationship demonstrates the important role livestock plays in the country's economy and culture, and highlights the deep connection the Icelandic people have with their natural environment. The sheep are not only part of the landscape but also a source of food, wool, and tradition that has lasted for centuries in Iceland. A visit to the Great Geyser is a must for nature and adventure lovers. This geothermal phenomenon is one of the most impressive in the world, capable of shooting boiling water up to 80 meters high, offering a spectacle that leaves visitors in awe. The experience of witnessing the Earth's power in action is truly impactful, and the Great Geyser provides a unique view of Iceland's natural magnitude. Other features that make Iceland unique include its mythology and legends, which are intertwined with its culture. In the 21st century, many Icelanders still believe in the existence of the hidden people, also known as elves. While most Icelanders do not literally believe in these mythical beings, a considerable portion of the population prefers not to deny their existence. These beliefs, deeply rooted in popular culture, are reflected in the way Icelandic society interacts with the natural environment, showing respect and caution in places considered inhabited by elves and other mystical creatures. Even though opinions about elves vary, their presence in the Icelandic narrative and identity serves as a reminder of the deep connection between the people and the land. Now, let's explore some of the most beautiful and magical places in Iceland to help you get to know these destinations and plan a trip that will certainly be enchanting. Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, located on the southeast coast, is a crystal-clear lake dotted with icebergs from the Vatnajökull Glacier. It is an impressive spectacle, where you can take boat tours among the icebergs and admire nature in its purest form. The Golden Circle is a tourist route that includes three of Iceland's most emblematic places, Ingvellir National Park, the geothermal area of Geyser, and Gullfoss Waterfall. Vatnajökull National Park, which covers a vast area in the southeast, encompasses Europe's largest glacier. Besides the impressive beauty of the glacier, the park offers surreal landscapes, lava fields, deep canyons, and majestic waterfalls, making it a must-see destination for nature and adventure lovers. The Snæfellsnes Peninsula, known as Iceland in miniature, boasts an impressive variety of landscapes, from volcanic mountains to black sand beaches and steep cliffs. Notable highlights include the Snæfellsjökull Glacier, and the village of Helnir, which is famous for being the starting point of Jules Verne's book Journey to the Center of the Earth, as well as the picturesque fishing villages along the coast. The impressive Skogafoss Waterfall, located in the south, is one of the most breathtaking in the country, with a drop of 60 meters and a mist curtain that creates rainbows on sunny days. It is a magical place where visitors can get close to the base of the waterfall and feel the power and energy of the water. Reynisfjara, a black sand beach near the village of Vik, is famous for its volcanic black sand and hexagonal basalt columns. It is an impressive and photogenic place, with the North Atlantic roaring in the background and the Reynisdrangar cliff standing out on the horizon. Also known as the Trolls Black Beach due to the towering basalt formations, local legend says these rocks were trolls turned to stone by sunlight. This is one of the most visited spots in Iceland, captivating visitors with its surreal setting and rich folklore. The Seyðisfjörður Fjord, located in eastern Iceland, is known for its natural beauty and tranquil charm. The picturesque village of Seyðisfjörður, with its pastel-colored houses and bohemian atmosphere, is a delightful place to explore and appreciate the serenity of the surroundings. RSMRK National Park, located in southern Iceland, is a paradise for hikers and nature lovers. With its breathtaking landscapes of steep mountains, glaciers, green valleys, and crystal-clear rivers, it offers a remote and wild experience that provides a unique opportunity to explore the heart of Iceland. Among the most remarkable sights in this magical country is the largest waterfall in Europe. Iceland is home to the mighty Dettifoss, a waterfall with a water flow of over 400 cubic meters per second. It's a must-see for anyone visiting the country, offering a breathtaking natural wonder. Before we explore other aspects of Iceland and its people, it's important to get to know its most enchanting cities and villages. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, is a vibrant and cosmopolitan city that blends modernity with tradition, with its colorful houses, lively pedestrian streets, and rich cultural life. Reykjavik is a charming place to explore and enjoy Icelandic hospitality. Akureyri, known as the capital of the north, is Iceland's second-largest city, situated on a picturesque fjord. Akureyri features cobblestone streets, wooden houses painted in vibrant colors, and a welcoming atmosphere. The village of Vik, located in southern Iceland, is a highly sought-after destination by travelers, famous for its stunning black sand beach and dramatic cliffs that offer spectacular views of the Atlantic Ocean and Mýrdalsjökull Glacier. Vik is the perfect place to relax and enjoy Iceland's natural beauty. In addition to all these wonders, it's important to understand the character of the Icelandic people. One lesser-known aspect that makes them unique is their incredible work ethic. Iceland is the European country with the longest working hours, with an average of 43.5 hours per week. Despite working so much, Icelanders enjoy one of the highest life expectancies in the world, 83 years for women and 80 years for men. This combination of a stunning natural environment and high quality of life seems to contribute to a longer and healthier life. Another remarkable feature of Icelanders is the exceptional beauty of their women, due in part to their height, unique features, and Viking heritage. Icelandic women have won the title of Miss World 3 times. With that in mind, Iceland stands out as a country with the highest number of beautiful women per capita. Additionally, the nation has a high proportion of single women, with over 52% of its female population single, compared to 48% of men. This makes Iceland a privileged tourist destination, with nearly 15,000 more women than men in a population of only 370,000. Speaking of women, a genetic study of the Icelandic population reveals a fascinating aspect of its history. Most of the men who settled in the country are of Nordic descent, while most of the women are of Irish origin. This genetic discovery sheds light on the migration and settlement patterns that occurred in Iceland throughout its history, showing an interesting population dynamic between different European ethnic groups. Furthermore, the peculiar climatic conditions of Iceland have led to a curiosity: the total absence of ants on its territory. Iceland's beauty is as varied as its winds. In fact, there are more than 100 words in Icelandic to describe the wind. This attention to wind reveals a deep connection between Icelanders and their natural environment, where climate and elements play a crucial role in daily life and interaction with the world around them. Another interesting fact is that if you're a child or traveling with children, it's better to behave, as there are supernatural beings who won't let you get away with bad behavior. According to fascinating Icelandic mythology, Grýla is a mythical figure who embodies the dark side of Christmas. Described as a monstrous giantess, Grýla has the supernatural ability to detect misbehaving children throughout the year. During the Christmas season, it's said she emerges from the mountains to hunt for these naughty children, and in some versions of the legend, she devours them as punishment for their misdeeds. This story, passed down through generations in Iceland, serves as a warning to children and is undoubtedly a strategy used by parents to ensure good behavior during the festive season. Despite her intimidating appearance, this mythical figure is part of Iceland's fascinating folklore, adding a touch of mystery and excitement to the Christmas festivities. The absence of ants in Iceland has a profound impact on its ecosystem and wildlife dynamics. Without these small insects, the natural balance suffers significant alteration. Ants play a vital role in decomposing organic matter, soil erosion, and seed dispersal, which is essential for the health and fertility of the environment. Therefore, the absence of these ecological contributions in Iceland can impact the soil's ability to retain nutrients, as well as the abundance of various plant and animal species that depend on interactions with ants. Hence, the absence of ants is not just a curiosity but also has important implications for the island's ecology and biodiversity. Icelanders are proud to have access to the purest water in the world, water that requires no treatment and can be enjoyed during your journey through Iceland. An interesting detail is that all Icelanders speak English in addition to Icelandic, making communication easier for those not born on the island, given that the local language is quite complex. Besides being known for its stunning auroras, Iceland is also one of the best destinations in the world for whale watching. The country offers the chance to spot these majestic marine mammals in several areas, especially in the northern fjords, where a permanent population of whales resides. This area is a true paradise for species like humpback whales, minke whales, and orcas. Visitors have the opportunity to embark on exciting boat tours to observe whales in their natural habitat, providing a unique and unforgettable experience. Additionally, Iceland stands out for having one of the highest average salaries in the world, with a monthly average of around $3,300. This figure reflects a prosperous economic panorama, largely driven by sectors like tourism, fishing, and geothermal energy. The high salary levels contribute to the elevated quality of life of Icelanders, ensuring their financial stability and well-being. If you're thinking of diving into the local cuisine, it's good to know that one of the most typical dishes is hakarl, a fermented shark made from the meat of the Greenland shark. This unusual dish is prepared by burying the meat under rocks for months, resulting in a distinctive and strong flavor that attracts culinary adventurers seeking unique food experiences. Besides hakarl, Icelandic cuisine is rich in traditional dishes that reflect the culture and natural resources of the country. One example is plokkfiskar, a traditional stew made with white fish, usually cod, cooked with potatoes and onions, perfect for warming up on cold Icelandic days. Another typical dish is svi, which consists of a lamb's head, often roasted or boiled, served with potatoes and mashed peas. This dish is a tradition during holidays and special celebrations. Lamb is essential in the Icelandic diet and can be prepared in various ways, such as roasted or on skewers. Icelandic lamb is famous for its unique flavor and high quality. If you're a fan of beer, it's good to know that a few decades ago, this country wouldn't be on your list of beer destinations, as alcoholic beverages were prohibited in Iceland until the early 20th century. However, the production, sale, and consumption of alcohol are now regulated differently from many other countries. Alcohol sale in Iceland. The sale of alcoholic beverages like beer, wine, and spirits is monopolized by the government through a chain of stores called vendin. These stores have restricted operating hours and locations. Beer with an alcohol content above 2.25% was prohibited in Iceland for a long time, but this restriction was lifted in 1989. However, stronger beers still face taxes and specific regulations. Alcohol is highly taxed in Iceland, making drinks relatively expensive compared to other Nordic countries. There's a natural encouragement for moderate alcohol consumption in Iceland, which contrasts with some Viking stereotypes of excessive drinking. In short, alcohol is not banned, but access and consumption are more strictly regulated than in many other nations, reflecting Iceland's approach to prioritizing the health and well-being of its population. Upon arriving in Iceland, one experience you cannot miss is enjoying its famous hot springs. Among the most iconic is Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa located southwest of the island, near the airport, with temperatures ranging from 37 degrees Celsius to 39 degrees Celsius. These waters, rich in silica and sulfur, attract visitors seeking relaxation and therapeutic benefits, all amidst a stunning volcanic landscape. Iceland's highest peak is Vatnajökull, standing at 2,109 meters, located in the northeastern part of the Vatnajökull volcano. This imposing peak challenges adventurers and mountaineers who dream of conquering it. Vatnajökull, in turn, is the largest glacier in Europe by volume and the second largest by area, covering 8% of Iceland's surface. This majestic glacier is one of the country's most notable natural wonders, offering unique opportunities for exploration and adventure. Nearby, the cliffs at Latrabjarg are home to millions of seabirds, making it the largest bird cliff in Europe. This spectacular site is a true paradise for birdwatching enthusiasts, offering incredible views of marine wildlife. If you plan to rent a car during your trip, it's important to know that Icelandic roads provide a unique experience, granting access to some of the world's most impressive landscapes. If you've made it to the end of this video, comment, "I want more," don't forget to leave a like, and subscribe to the channel.